Howdy, everybody. I know I'm late. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry. I don't know how to do any of this. Let me see if I can knock now. Or Sasha. Oh. I can join the stream. Okay, here we go.
Oh, hey, there's Morgan.
Okay. But y'all can't see me.
Oh, Morgan's here.
Can you hear me? Okay, turn your camera on.
Morgan's here. Okay, now just Marley.
See what? But it won't let me.
You have to disable your camera.
It won't let me.
OBS.
Oh.
You have to disable your camera in OBS and then enable it in the Twitch link.
Is Morgan done? We're still waiting for Marley. I can see her live. Is Morgan done? We're still waiting for Marley. I can see her live on her channel. Morgan? How did you get in, Morgan?
I did. I went live and then I went to your stream and there's a little green arrow. It says you can join the stream. And there's a little green arrow. It says you can join the stream.
Oh, you also still have your category under control.
Did I?
Under control.
I didn't. I changed it to Dungeons and Dragons. I'm not.
Yeah.
I didn't. I changed it to Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Mine needs to be changed too. I'm sorry. There she is. Marley's here. There she is. Okay. Marley's here. Okay. Oh my god. Who might have done it, y'all? I just need. Oh my god. Camera. Who might have done it, y'all? And sound. I just need camera and sound.
Alright, we doing this.
Almost.
Alright, we doing this, Marley.
Almost.
Hey, there's Marley.
Marley's here. Oh my god.
Can y'all hear me still?
See, Morgan, you weren't late at all. See, Morgan, you weren't late at all. I can't see her. It's black. I can't see her. It's black. Oh, there she is. Oh, there she is. Say something, Marley. Say something, Marley. Noob tries to keep control. Noob tries to keep control. See if we could get if I could get this to work. See if we could get if I could get this to work.
Sorry, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Sorry, okay, we'll just use this one.
I can hear you. Oh, there's small potato.
Okay, we'll just use this one.
Oh, there's small potato. Say something, Marley.
Just go and play with microphones. Just switch every microphone. Just go and play with microphones. Just switch every microphone.
Oh, my poor little computer is really trying right now. Oh, my poor little computer is really trying right now.
Wait.
Ooh, we're almost there, y'all. So close. We're almost there, y'all. I see you, Morgan. So close. I see you, Morgan. This can't hear you. Say something.
I had my mic turned off because it's like echoing, but I'm hearing like double of everybody. Because it's like echoing, but I'm hearing like double of everybody.
Why?
That's kind of. I don't know how to stop it.
I think I just had to shut down Sasha's stream, so I think I'm good now.
Yeah, I gotta close out. I'm gonna close out my own stream in a second here. I'm trying to update my.
See this one? Yeah, there we go. Need to add browser source. Like that. Was it a browser
we
source?
should have.
Copy.
That picture in picture.
Paste. Okay, there we go. Is that how it works?
Okay, can y'all still hear an echo, or is it okay? We almost got Marley.
There's a little bit of an echo, but it's not too bad.
I can't hear you, Marley.
I don't have an echo. Yeah, she's muted.
Unless you gotta allow Twitch to use the microphone in the browser.
She's got her headset on.
Hey, Matt, welcome in.
Just go through settings, clicking through microphones. One of them will work.
You're muted, Marley.
Now,
There you go.
can you hear me now?
Yes, we
There
can
we
hear
go.
you.
My computer's thinking.
Why
I
is
can't
it
hear
working?
Why is it not working?
I don't know. Something happened.
Oh, now he gets down.
Connection error.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
I can hear you guys. I just can't see Morgan.
I know.
for some
Morgan's
reason.
like
So can
going.
you, Marley.
She's
It says
going
you're
on and
muted,
off.
sis.
I think it's because I'm.
Muted.
I think it's because I'm editing my OBS. I'm trying to get it to where I can see everybody, but not the character sheet right there.
1, 2, 3. It says I'm not muted, man.
Yes, I hear you.
Yeah, I can hear.
Oh, maybe I had to turn it up on your. I turned up the mic.
I don't know why I'm still.
Okay, Morgan's editing her thing. I think I have to make another drink.
This is gonna be chaotic.
It's the first stream. We'll be okay.
I'm so proud of us though, y'all. Like this is hard stuff. I will say, I can do a Discord like group chat if this is too difficult.
I think this is working fine.
Like tech. I can just do it through my Discord.
I'm sorry, Meaty.
No, she's just going in and out.
I don't know why.
Who? Oh yeah, you're just flashing.
Morgan. You want to see the new dice set my friend got me?
I do. Show me.
This was from Hyra, Small Potato. It's a wand.
For your birthday?
Okay, I think I stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you stopped flashing.
Yes, you stopped.
You stopped flashing.
So like each one is a
very
dice.
cool. Very
Ah, there
Hmm.
she is. I was like, oh, I'll be able to use it when we play.
Maybe I'll put y'all over here. Then I can't see chat.
Oh,
Oh, there's
look at all
chat.
these. I have to look at the numbers
Okay,
that
now
are on the
my
box in order to
camera
read it.
got disabled again. Why is it doing this?
Imagine being late to your first D&D night. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have bad time management, okay?
Oh, please.
Hi guys, welcome.
My camera decided to not work again.
Oh, man.
Oh, it kicked him out.
That's not cool.
I just say camera use elsewhere. It's not. How about I don't know.
Hot potato with working cams.
It was working so good earlier, now it just decided to not.
To not.
Like, activate that. Deactivate it. Close that.
Winner, can I have that?
There's nothing using my camera. Can you just not? Oh.
I don't know if that helped or made it worse. I don't know. Just hot potato. Working.
Oh no.
Oh, we lost. Oh, he's gonna probably pop back in.
Fucking me. I'm dead. Dead as hell.
Is that a... No.
Anyway.
Is there a way to not share that character street?
Here. Share what, friend?
Is there a way to not share that character sheet? Because I'm trying to get all of us on my thing so everybody can see us.
That's Emo's share camera. You can ask him to take it down. See how it says almost emo?
Oh yeah, I see that.
Yeah, he's doing a share screen.
Oh, okay. It's backwards.
Ooh, it's cold. I need to turn off my fans.
Oh, Emo's back.
Yep.
There we go.
We're just waiting for 8-Bit to come back. I don't know why I kicked him out.
Lasagna's done?
Okay.
Ooh,
Lasagna. I like lasagna.
Shoot. I need to turn off
Well, this is
Frosty.
awesome because I have time to look at these stats. Like, typical
I don't know.
Dungeon
I don't know.
Masters.
I don't know if we're gonna have time to finish the session today because I have to go to bed early because I work tomorrow.
Oh man. Shoot. I don't know how to turn Frosty off. Oh, okay. Emo's Frosty's going too.
Yeah, they're both going.
Frost.
Okay, 8-Bit's back.
Frosty's gonna be spicy.
Okay, 8-Bit's back.
8-Bit's back. Woo.
I'm gonna close out some of my tabs here. Maybe that will help.
I know. I have to work in about 2 hours, so.
Oh, nice. It'll be a short session today.
It's just getting used to the stream together. Yeah.
The first session is just us streaming together.
Seeing each other.
Okay.
There we go.
Speed run night.
There's 8-Bit.
And y'all can hear me, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're just waiting for 8-Bit.
We got cameras. We got mics. We're good.
Well, I think there's a bit of a lag.
Okay, so 8-Bit, are you here?
Yes.
Not the work reminder.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know.
I just don't see 8-Bit yet, so I'm just waiting for him to give me the A-OK.
Y'all see me?
There he is.
I see you.
Yeah, I see you. I hear you.
I can't hear you, friend.
I hear him.
Is he?
Okay.
There he is. Okay.
I think Sarah might have a bit of a lag.
Well, this is awesome. Okay, can everybody hear and see?
Yes.
Yeah.
We hear.
Okay. All right, y'all. So we're gonna just jump right in. I'm gonna start with a quote from my inspiration for DMing, from the great Brennan Lee Mulligan. Okay, so we are here, gathered here today to play a game where the shared goal is for us to tell a cool story together. There are no losers. Well, not really. Only successes and victories that are spread throughout in moments of laughter, chaos, and general rambunctiousness. Y'all play characters, I arbitrate the world. And the dice come in at moments of high stakes or no stakes at all, depending on the situation, of course. Our story begins on the banks of the Chianthar, the legendary river that cradles the city of Baldur's Gate. You all find yourselves gathered at the docks, the smell of the murky harbor filling your nostrils, and surrounded by the cacophonous chatter of laborers, merchants, and sailors. Barges drift in a constant train over the glistening orange waters. Children scamper barefoot on the nearby banks, and sweating sailors curse and holler as they go about their work. It is about 2:30 in the afternoon. The intensity of the sunny day is mitigated by a breeze that sweeps in out of the east. The four of you are waiting to speak with the foreman of the Double Tusk Industries, your employer. As the four of you have been hired to for security to escort a merchant train to the nearby town of Silver Waters. This merchant train is responsible for supplying the ale and spirits for a wedding set to take place there tomorrow. The city of Baldur's Gate has been unable to talk of anything else for weeks, as the wedding of the Dragonborn Glitz and the Lady Divine is promised to be the event of the century. As the four of you wait on the docks, what do each of you do? So y'all can go ahead here and kind of give a small character introduction. You can give a brief description of your hair color, eye color, general look, race, class, whatever kind of tidbit you'd like to share. However, you envision your character kind of standing and waiting, what they're thinking or feeling, given the surroundings and what's about to happen. So, whoever wants to start, go ahead and take it away.
I'll go first. I'll go first. uh, so we
All
have
right, Marley, you go first.
what?
Okay, 8-bit go first.
No.
Okay, all right, all right.
Eight bit just said you go first.
Go ahead, 8-bit.
Like
Go ahead.
Sarah's
Okay.
Take it
yellow
away.
flag.
Okay, so we have 8-bit sitting on a old rickety chair.
Cramuel.
Oh yeah, yeah. We have Cramuel. Cramuel sitting on an old rickety chair, shuffling a deck of cards, smiling out towards the sea. He's wearing a standard some guess some your paladin. So he's just gonna do like some standard of light armor, I guess. He's a tiefling with short buzz cut hair. Um, it is black with blonde highlights, a scar over his left eye with two different eye colors. His left, a human like with gold iris, and his right, a very dark red, crimson blood, standard tiefling eye. Um, he's just standing there shuffling his cards, smiling at the sea, uh, care to the world, very, very whimsical look as he is aloof. That is all for Cramu.
All right. Wonderful. Marley, you go next.
Okay.
And then Morgan and then
Uh,
Emo.
Ma-
Go ahead.
all right. Mesa is her name. She is a fire genasi. She's a very wispy looking person. She looks like maybe 110 pounds wet. She's got dark reddish skin that kind of fades to a burnt black on her extremities, and she has very long like flowing like orangish hair that when it moves you could see it shifts to different colors of like blue, red, like almost like in the firelight. And she's just standing there. She's a sorcerer, so she's got no armor. She's just standing there like with her uh quarterstaff that kind of looks like a shepherd's crook at the top, and she's looks a bit. She doesn't know what she's doing. She's a bit nervous. She's just fiddling with it, and yeah, she's just standing there. She don't know what's happening.
Okay, so next, I guess it's me next.
Wonderful. Thank you. Go ahead, Morgan. Tell us about your character.
Okay, so my character is Seeker. She is a centaur, half horse, half woman, and she is what is called a red roan, which is means that her base color is like a reddish hair with all kinds of little white hairs mixed in. Um, and she is standing. You said we're on a beach, right? Or like by the water, right? Well,
You're on the docks.
on the
You're
docks.
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So she is um, standing there, sharpening her daggers and her javelin, preparing for to protect the load that they are carrying. And yeah, I don't know. She's got long reddish brown hair. Like her human hair is long and reddish brown. Um, and yeah, she's prepared to protect the load. That's it.
Love it. All right. Tell us about your character, Emo.
All right. So I'm playing a character called Aloy. She is a human ranger. She has very thick, long, flowing red hair, like down past her shoulders. She has right now just leather armor, a bow and bows or arrows and a bow, and she's just uh, sitting on the dock eating a bowl of soup, which is one of her favorite meals, like bowl of chicken noodle soup, one of her favorite meals from her childhood. She what is it? She got badly injured from a previous battle, and so she took a long time to recover and build up her strength from that. So this is her first kind of mission slash assignment since that injury. So she's ready to get back out to the field.
Amazing. All right. So as the four of you are waiting to speak with the foreman, several of you have worked for Double Tusk Industries before. Now, you expect this new foreman you've never met, but this company has a reputation of paying well, but asking a lot of its employees. So, for those of you who have dealt with this before, you know that you're kind of expected to wait a while, that this company does things on its own time, even though y'all are expected to be at this wedding, the wedding of the century tomorrow. And you have a big responsibility to get these casks of ale and all the spirits to this party. It's not going to be a party if the shit don't get there. So it's a big deal, y'all. Payment will be 500 gold pieces each after festivities end. So y'all need to get the stuff to the party and then provide security while you're there. You'll be given 500 gold pieces each once the event ends, and accommodations and meals will be provided. So it's a good job. After a few moments, you guys hear the dock begin, you feel actually the dock begin to quiver. And then you hear it. These loud, kind of intense footsteps. Dum, 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 descending down these wooden planks. It's like let's see. So secret's kind of what is it? Actually, Criminal, you're sitting in the chair, right? And it's a rickety chair. So the chair
Uh,
Oh no.
You're
Huh?
cutting out, Sasha.
Oh no.
Oh no.
lose connection.
Uh-oh.
I don't
No.
know what happened.
Dun, dun,
Oh,
dun.
there. I can hear you.
I, I have a running on my stream so I can hear.
Yeah, I
I
missed
know, way too
that
real.
entire
We're on government
description.
time. I don't know what happened, y'all. I don't know if I'm still streaming. I don't know if I lost them.
I can't. I can hear you. It's just your
Your
video looks laggy.
yeah, your
Is it
video is like
going?
way legged out.
No, I still see you.
Hold on. Let me let her know.
Is this frozen?
I'm
Can
getting
let me
a
see.
pop up as well. Connection.
Chat says we're still good too.
Maybe.
I gotta talk it through my audio.
Oh, not good. Okay, that's thinking. Connection error.
Okay, I'm losing her. I'm losing her.
Okay, are y'all
No,
back? What happened?
Um,
I
Did it
I don't
crash?
know what happened.
mm,
The Twitch stuff is
she's a bit
ghetto.
laggy still.
Oh man.
Yeah,
You fucking killed me. Jump around. And what happened? Like, I lost it. I don't know what happened, y'all. Your card starts slipping like
Dang, it's
from
still
your
trying to
hand.
say that from. She's not even saying that no more.
it's yeah. I think someone's PC might be overloaded.
She's struggling.
She's not even saying that no more.
No, she's just
I don't know
frozen
what happened.
now.
Okay, is it
Description.
coming? Is it back? Are we back?
No.
Are you
Audio
back?
is kind of there.
Are we back?
Kind of.
I don't know if
It's
Your audio
on
is
you,
trying to catch up.
but
okay. Okay. Cranial, what do you do as you feel your chair
Laggy.
vibrate?
I mean, okay, we just doing it that way. Okay. You can hear us.
Just thinking. Okay. What happened? Okay, it's coming back, y'all. It's okay.
Okay.
okay,
Okay. We're good.
it's back.
Okay, it's coming back, y'all. It's okay. I can hear you now.
Do it
Yeah,
that way. Okay.
it's back.
You can hear Okay. us.
I can
Let me.
hear you now. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Hold up.
Cranial,
Okay.
can you
Footsteps so loud they
describe for
scared
me?
Twitch.
Shellbell 018 just followed.
Thanks for the follow, Shelby.
The Twitch is the worst. What the fuck?
Yeah, they're a little
We
janky.
might well switch to Discord.
Yeah, y'all, this is really not working. So we can do this as a group call on Discord next time. This
Okay.
is
Yeah, the stream together thing isn't really working the way I thought it would.
Oh, jeez.
Dang. I was hoping it would with the shared chat and shared everything. Thought that would make it easier.
Mm.
I mean, could we still do the share part and just not join the call?
I don't think it works that way.
I mean, because I can leave the call and it'll still just be up. Like
Will
I
it?
wasn't in. Yeah, like we could all leave the call and it'll just share the chat.
Really, I thought it had to be like all of it.
No, as long as you live, like I can leave the call. Like when I wasn't in the call, we still shared my chat because Reaper's somebody from my stream, and I wasn't in
I
the
was
call when he joined.
I will still have to share chatters, Speedy. It's just we'll have to go to Discord because Sasha's computer is on life support.
Yeah, it ain't working.
This
Yeah,
is
she's
using a
totally
lot
she's
of
totally out
CPU, to be
now.
fair.
Working.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does it. I think most of us are using the game our gaming PCs, so and she doesn't have one.
Yeah. Like, I'm at almost 100% CPU usage right now, so
Yeah, I got mine's down to
it's
24 to 48 is jumping.
Imagine.
my PC is old.
Yeah, I'm in the high 70s, low 80s.
I don't even know how to look that up. I just go if it works, it
I love
works.
Shellbell.
Well, it's
Yeah,
it's
it's too much over here.
the
Yeah.
bot mods fighting again.
Yeah.
Let's so
Oh my goodness.
This is funny.
This is pretty funny. It's
Are we?
pretty
What are we
comical.
doing?
Oh, maybe if you just do no video, it'll work better. Maybe your PC will be able to keep up.
yeah, because it got to load all of us back to her
What did Riley
and
just
send her.
Oh, her video's working
Yeah,
now.
because she's the host.
She's back now.
Yeah, you're back now, Sasha.
jump to Discord, y'all?
Okay.
Okay.
Huh? Is it working now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to
It's
just
working
jump to the
right this
Discord then.
second because Lord,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I'm
right
so
this
over
second
it.
it's working.
I'm so
But
over it.
but as soon as you get amped up with those descriptions,
All
it
right,
starts
go
lagging
ahead.
out.
Cranial Jackson, tell us what
Yeah.
you do.
What was going on? I was jumping in the chair.
Yeah. So as you're sitting in the
Small
chair,
Potato 7 just
shuffling
follow.
your cards, looking out at the water and smiling, you feel you're the one in the
Thanks,
chair.
small
So
potato.
your rickety chair is jumping and shaking, and all of a sudden your cards feel like they're about to slip out of your hands. So what is it you do as you
Thanks
know
for the
somebody
follow.
is approaching you?
What is going on? Where where's this vibration coming from? I need answers. Ah, I guess I'll stand up now and see what this clatter is about. Cramuel begins to stand. Cramuel begins to stand, looking around as his feet are trembling. He's very comfortable with this chair, so he picks it up and begins dragging it towards the end of the dock, hoping to find what's causing this vibration.
As you guys see this happening, y'all turn around and you see this halfling, this yellow haired, yellow eyed halfling with this wide smile that looks like it's about to break his face in half. It's almost like fixed, and his eyes aren't blinking. And you see that instead of walking towards you guys, he's literally jumping down the stairs of this dock as he walks towards you. And as he gets to the bottom step, he goes, "Hello, y'all must be my new underlings."
And you're the one
So
who.
uh,
as you see this, Seeker, what is it that you do? What is your reaction to this halfling?
is this like open to all of us or just
I
crab
think she
people?
said seeker.
No, I want to know what Seeker does.
Oh, see,
Sorry, I missed that part.
seeker.
Um, dude, I don't know. Um, underlings. I thought we were leading this.
No, 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 no. You work for. Excuse me. And he just hawks the largest and most disgusting loogie right there on the dock in front of your four hooves, Seeker. He gives his nose a long wipe, and then the smile just comes back to his face, his eyes wide, and he doesn't even blink, even though like his eyes are watering a lot. No, 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 no. You work for Double Tusk Industries.
Oh, Sika, you haven't worked for these people before, have you?
Obviously not. How do.
Oh, you're in for a treat.
Is this how you treat your
What
underlings?
is
This, this,
what is Aloy's reaction to this?
hey, contract's a contract. I'll see it through, no matter what.
He claps his hands together in this really unsettling manner and turns his stare to each one of you in kind of this slow surveillance. He then says, "Wonderful. As you know, payment will be 500 gold pieces each once the festivities conclude. Meals and accommodations are included. What I need you to do next is go speak to the brewer, Sky Lantern. You'll be escorting 4 Clydesdale drawn carts laden with ale and spirits. He's the brewer. He'll give you all the info you need so you can do your jobs." And then
Well,
he finally slowly blinks.
I'm completely unsettled.
Okay.
He's
Should we say a prayer,
he's
people?
certainly an odd-looking fellow.
Would anyone like to say a prayer before we depart?
Absolutely. I will pray to my
So,
archfey that I serve.
I mean, we may need them, so um ooh, Mesa, I haven't seen you since the what was that job we did back in what was that? Second the second moon festival? Was that the one?
Uh, um, you have kind of seen that Mesa had actually like hidden behind Seeker when the guy walked up, so she's like peeking around her. Yes, I think I don't know. I don't remember any of this. Any of did that job go well? I don't remember.
It definitely did not. It definitely did not.
Oh, good, great. This will be great. And she's like really fiddling with her quarterstaff.
Well, I just would like to let everyone know we may be, as what the Avernus people would say, Blumbard. Blumbard. So, to the brewer.
yes,
So
let's go.
the halfling turns to you guys with his unsettling smile and his unblinking stare. And he kind of like makes this gesture, like almost this weird, like half bow. And he says, "If you need anything, you can just ask for me. My name is Fergalicious Ed, but the brewer is named Sky Lantern, and you can find him over by the carts. That way."
All right, thank you, Ferg.
I don't think I want anything from this guy.
Burgerlicious.
I kind
I
of want to
wonder where he
spit
got
at
that
his
name
feet.
from. Burgerlicious.
So, Crimwell, go ahead and make for me a history check as you hear the name Sky Lantern.
Okay. And what dice would that be? Oh, never mind.
So, to
Hold
make
on.
a
Hold
history
on. Yeah,
check
I'm gonna
on
just
any of the skill checks, all
gotcha.
of your skills are listed in that big long list. It's a D20 plus the modifier on your D&D Beyond. So you should just
Okay.
be able to click the little plus next to history,
Oh,
and it'll roll that dice.
I got a horrible critical miss, so no.
Oh
Oh
man.
no.
One. Got the one.
Yikes.
Yeah.
A natural one. Okay,
Yes.
so as he says the name Sky Lantern, you hear a distinct pause after the name, like it should trigger something. But the second you try to grasp it, it's just it's gone. This is it's too weird. It's too much.
Ugh. Mm. Skylander. Mm. Well, that's it for me. Maybe it'll come up later.
So as you make your way in the direction that Fergalicious Ed pointed, um, let's see here. Cromwell, you hear this familiar clink, clink, clink as Seeker walks past you, and you notice that her shoes are making a very distinct sound upon the planks as it turns from the rickety docks into kind of this more cobblestone earth.
Hmm. Seeker,
Yes,
what is
Cramuel.
going on? What is going on with your hind hooves?
Well, you remember our smithy that we go to. I asked
Ah,
him to give me some sharp shoes so that I may have better traction, but also I may pack a bigger punch, if you know what I mean.
I
So
do
that is
not.
what you hear.
I do not. By bigger punch, ones so they can you stand on your hind hooves?
Of course, just long enough to hit somebody or to kick somebody with my other hooves.
Ah, okay. So I've never known this, but if we are going to go by fake names, I would like to be known as Stabbers the Great since Sika seems to be a play name. Is were you naturally born under the name Sika?
I was not. That is a a nickname that my grandmother gave me.
Like my middle name. The L stands for Lillian. That is my grandmother's name. Indeed, indeed, indubitably.
Indubitably.
Aloy, as this conversation kind of unraveling around you, you are brought back to a moment where, kind of seeing this exchange, you're brought back to a moment where Cramwell went out of his way to kind of make you feel at home and comfortable in an awkward situation. What is it that comes up for you in that moment as you're brought back to it?
Uh, hey, hey, Craig, remember that one joke that I told you in that bar?
Yes! Yes! Ah! What? How did it end? It was something something warlock mummy. I love that joke. Ah! 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 You must tell it to Fugulicious. Maybe that will unease his eye tension. I will remember this. Ah, warlock mummy.
Yes, totally. I really appreciate you for that.
Oh, no problem. No problem. That is what I do. It is an old did I ever tell you all of the name Cramure actually means it's an older Vernus hymn meaning happy stuffing. So they call me the happy stuffer. So I have a lot of happy stuff and the last name Jockson is actually another Avernus hymn meaning one who is down. So, a happy stuffing that's easy to go down. That is the name Cramuel Jackson. And as I said before, the L stands for Lillian, my grandmother. Mm, mm.
Go goes for a high five.
Yes, let me bend down. I'm 6'8". I like to tell everyone my height when I meet them. I am 6'8".
You just.
Taylor, make an athletics check for this high five, please. Acrobatics, sorry.
Athletics. Athletics check.
Acrobatics. Acrobatics, yes.
Yeah, I got 13.
Nice.
Okay, so how does this high five go down for you guys? 13's pretty good. Like, I would say, how tall are you, Aloy? If he's 6'8", how tall are you?
Uh, oh, I don't remember. Uh,
You just make it up. Just tell me how tall you think you are.
think. Uh, I think.
Average height
I
is
think
like 5'5".
she's like a full foot shorter than him.
Okay, so
She's like 5'8".
13's pretty good. Like, that's pretty dexterous. I would say you get some good air on that high
Uh,
five. Can you describe for me how she does this?
uh. So she jumps up, putting as much force to that high five as she can, aiming aiming for that palm of his with all her little 5'8" self can muster.
Amazing. And as your palms connect and you hear this solid whack, you guys find yourselves having arrived at the wagon train where Sky Lantern is securing the ale and spirits that he's procured. So he is a yellow skinned tiefling wearing a tricorn hat, got his hair back in a ponytail. He's got like a worker's uniform on, something like really easy to kind of move around in. It's dusty, definitely looks like the type of guy who works with his hands all day. And as he turns around, you see him take you all in. He's got kind of this nervous energy about him. Like even announcing your presence would kind of like startle him. But he turns around and sees you all coming and kind of like pulls back a little bit like he's spooked. But as he takes in the sight, the 6'8" kind of rambunctious figure of uh, Cramuel Jochson, you see his face kind of relax. And this, not a bright smile, but like this small kind of like smirk comes over his face. And he says, well, if it isn't the Crimson Tear, heard you are off bettering the world for your kind. What are you doing here back in the gate?
How do you know my name? I am 6'8" and I have never met you before.
Are you jesting me? You and I led the charge back in a couple of fields there in the name of Tyr. You were
Yes.
young, you weren't 6'8" at the time, but you were all the talk among the young up and coming paladins in the temple.
Indeed I was. Indeed I was. But you, sir, your face does not ring any bell of mine. I would like to ask you a few questions if I may. What is my
With your
middle name?
response,
Oh,
he kind of laughs. He, with your response, he kind of laughs and touches his face. And as he kind of like turns, you can see that he's kind of badly scarred here on his ear and on his neck, going down like below the collar of his worksman shirt. And he says, "War'll do that to you, but it's a soldier's life. It's not about memories. Most of the ones I still have, I wish I didn't. But what can I do, Yafar? You said you had some questions. Are you all here to provide security for our journey?"
That would
indeed.
be us.
Yes.
Yes.
Glancing over at Seeker, he kind of steps back a little bit. I assume you're not here to pull the cards, correct?
Absolutely not. I find it offensive. I am a warlock.
As you should. But I wouldn't expect you to keep up with my Clydesdales. And you see that just off to the side here, not attached to the carts yet, are a set of 8 Clydesdales, kind of like grazing and nibbling on trees. These carts are massive. They're filled with these gigantic barrels of ale and other spirits. The smells coming off of these, it's almost like walking into a nail salon. And then some of the smaller casts, and then from some of the larger ones, you get like the sense of hops and barley. Um, yeah, there's a lot of alcohol in this area.
I don't know about anyone else, but I pray to the gods. None of this waste. I could not afford even one barrel of this to be fallen.
So Mesa and Aloy, what do you have to contribute to this kind of conversation? And then we'll come back to the question that you had, the questions that you wanted to ask Cramiel. So I want to just give them a moment to kind of chime in and add to the scene, and then we'll come back to your questions.
I completely blanked out. What was the con-
So you see that Cramiel and Sky Lantern seem to know each other. Cramiel doesn't remember it. And then, so there's like a small interaction there, but Sky Lantern seems to know Cramiel really well, know a lot about him. Called him a name, called him the Crimson Tear. Um, and then he turned to Seeker and asked Seeker if she was going to be assisting with the carpooling because she's a centaur. And then he gestured over to the Clydesdale. So, do you two have, what are your characters doing? What are your kind of
uh,
reactions, thoughts, feelings about what's going on in the scene?
uh, uh, she's also just hanging out in the background, not really involved too much.
Why is she hanging back a little bit?
Because uh, I don't know. Yeah,
Is she maybe nervous or anxious or doesn't know how to respond to the situation?
just doesn't really know how to respond. She doesn't feel like it's her place to say anything in the moment.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Mesa? What's going on with you?
Um, so she is gonna walk like she's not really paying attention to the conversation. These people, these loud people's got it. So she's gonna like kind of go up to the cart and she's looking to see if there's a spot where she could sit so she doesn't have to stand anymore.
Great. Make an investigation check, please.
Okay, let's see if I could read this dice. I got caught. Set. Ooh, that's a 20. Natural 20.
Nice.
Nice. All right. So with the
Nice.
natural 20, you do see. Yay! First natural 20 in the game.
Let's go!
We started with the natural 1. We can only go up from there, right?
Definitely.
So with a natural 20, not only do you find a kind of spot off to the side where you could sit kind of out of the view of this exchange that is going on, you also notice that there is another man who is kind of hovering around the carts, also making an investigation check. He is human, and he seems to be wearing kind of a similar uniform to what, oh, thanks, Isaac, to what Fergalicious Ed was wearing. The kind of double tusk industries kind of colors. But it doesn't look as spiffy or as new or like it's as well cared for as Fergalicious Ed's. And he's kind of poking around the carts, also looking for something.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to him.
All right.
Just gonna go, hello! Hello! You work here
Oh,
too?
oh, hello there. I I didn't know anybody else would be on this side of the cart. I'm sorry. They had us moving crates and packages all day long and I'm just exhausted, kind of looking for a place to hide out. You know what I mean? That Burgalicious Ed is such a, well, I don't really know how to describe
It's
it,
very weird.
but if I could put it into words, it would just terrify you.
Mm, he was a little bit terrifying. Well, anyway, whatever you're doing, you could keep going on doing. I was wondering, can you help me up into this cart? And you see, like, she also has like very impractical clothing. Like, she has a long, flowy dress, so she like holds her hand so he can help her into the cart. I've just been standing all day, and my little legs can't really take this.
Of course. Do you want like like me to put my hands together and like you can step up into them, or how do you
No,
want to do
just
it?
hold my hand. I could get the rest of the way.
Okay, cool. All right, and he kind of like kneels down and like puts out his knee so you can like step onto his leg, and then like holds his hand up so that he can like leverage you up and like into the car.
Okay, and I very awkwardly get on. It's a very awkward situation. I'm trying to move the skirt and not whack him with my quarterstaff as I climb into the cart.
Amazing. So are you
And I
trying to
just sit
like
there and
hide
like,
in this little space?
no, I'm just sitting. I need to rest my legs.
Sitting? Okay.
Yeah,
Wonderful. All right. So
this
Mesa
is
gets
where
up
she
into
has
the cart.
decided she is going to guard the merchandise. Is in this spot.
Wonderful. All right. So we come back to Cramiel. What are the questions that you have for Sky Lantern?
And I speak to him in Infernal since we are both tieflings.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to ask him a simple question. How long has he, when did he get the contract to make the bell?
To make the ale and the
Yes,
spirits?
yes. I just want to ask him, why is he here doing that? Uh, and the next question would be, where should I know him from?
Okay,
That's
so
all.
he reveals to you. I'm gonna give you a little bit of information, like just what he kind of says, like
Okay.
off the cuff. And then I'm gonna ask you, so I'm gonna tell you that part. And then I'm gonna ask you to make a persuasion check to see if you can kind of, you know, have him give you a little bit more information. So his kind of straightforward answer is that he's an award winning brewer. He made this batch of ale that has just been lauded over and loved and adored by so many people in the gate. And he was personally requested by Dragonborn Glitz and Lady Divine to procure this ale and spirits for their wedding. And then he says that he was a soldier in service to a temple of Tyr. He wasn't a paladin or anyone really of note. He was more like just a general soldier who'd been conscripted into fighting.
Peter Dragon 69
Nothing
just
like
followed.
particularly negative. He just needed work before he really got into like alchemy and like had the funds to kind of set up his own brewery. So he spent a lot of time just kind of going back and forth on battlefields, and he remembers seeing you. You were really great in a couple of battles, and he remembers as a tiefling. He remembers some of the things that you said regarding making things better for people like us, and it just stood out to
Okay.
now I'd like you to roll a persuasion check to see if you can get a little bit more information from this guy.
All right. Let's go. Bruh. 5.
Oh,
Why? All right. We just roll. We just low
Good
rolling
dice hate
tonight.
you.
We low
you
rolling
can
tonight. All right.
see that as he starts to talk about being a tiefling and having a better life, it's like he's on the verge of saying more. But then he kind of looks around and you see him like shrink back a little bit and he just says, "Well, I'm glad they've hired security."
Thanks, pal. Well, thank you for reminding me. I'm sorry I do not remember exactly who you are, but I'm glad we were at least cordial friends and we were not enemies. Cramuel will go out to shake his hand before turning away. He hopes to get one last handshake in before turning away and walking towards the cart. He needs to grab his great sword that he left out by the docks. Um, he will walk the instead of sitting on the carts and or commandeering one of the Clydesdales. He will walk alongside the cart on this long trek.
Okay. You can see as he shakes your hand, you don't really see it, but you can feel that the palm of his hand, while firm, is also very heavily scarred as he shakes your hand in a hearty grip. And then he really doesn't say anything else as you walk away. All right. So Seeker, at this point, you look around, you see that you and Aloy are kind of the only ones like left standing off the docks, and Aloy seems to be kind of like really in the background right now.
Let's,
Do you say anything to her
let's,
or approach her in any way, or do you just kind of move forward with the rest of the group?
Yeah, I walk over to her and I say, uh, "Hey, do you have any bad feelings about this, or what are your reservations about this whole ordeal? Us being hired by these people and all of this alcohol that they're taking to this wedding."
I don't have any reservations. Just as long as I get paid, I'm gonna see this through. I do have one question though.
Okay.
Would I be able to do? Would I be able to stand on your back during combat? Like, I'm asking this in person
It depends.
because that's
We will see. Uh, you did stand on it one time, but that was during a uh, massive thing. We both wanted to see what was happening. So if it gets to be a major, a major thing like that again, then
that's.
I would be honored.
I would love to try that out.
Amazing. Okay, so as you guys begin to prepare to leave Baldur's Gate and embark on your journey for Silver Waters, you guys leave kind of the hustle and bustle of the city as you pass kind of through the lower city exit and make your way out into the Glimmerwood Forest, which is a forest that surrounds Baldur's Gate and is known to be inhabited by a wolf riding pack of tribe of elves. So everyone is on high alert as you make your way through the Glimmerwood. Now, rumors swirl that some kind of peace has been made with this elven tribe, but there's a lot of kind of back and forth on where they stand. And as there are humans in your group, it's been known that they have a real animosity towards any humans who encroach on their territory. So if everyone could please make a perception check, I will let you know what it is that you observe as you are crossing through this part of the of Faerun.
Perception. Perception. Somewhere down here. There it is. That's a 22.
Oh, 22. Okay. Anyone else? Oh, I think you're muted.
I got 15.
8-bit. You're muted still. There you go.
Okay. What did y'all get, Cramwell and Mesa? I didn't hear. Sorry, y'all.
Oh, he got a 2.
Two? Okay.
Yeah, two.
I rolled.
Oh
This
no.
is why, Rainbow, no, I swear to
He's
God, though, this is why I switch. Sometimes the electronic dice just hate me. So I always have like a backup physical dice that when the electronic dice are not rolling in my favor, like
All right, we
sometimes you
bringing
just
out the
gotta
big
mix it
boy.
up.
We just
Sometimes
gonna
you
roll.
just have to
Yep,
mix
big
it
boy.
up. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta roll real dice sometimes. All right, what did you get, Mesa?
Mhm. I rolled a 3, which makes it a 2. I have a
oh no.
-1.
Okay, so Mesa and Cranwell, what is it that makes you guys so imperceptive? Like, what are you doing? What are you thinking about? That's just got you. Are you taking a nap? Like, what is happening here?
Electronic dice players.
That's a bird. I I've never seen a bird that looks like that before. I wonder how many times I've come across a bird I've never seen. That's crazy. As he stares blankly into the forest range, not paying any attention, he's just thinking about those birds.
Those birds. Amazing. Mesa, what's going on with you, girl?
The spot she chose is probably it's facing the back, so it's the road we came from, so she's not looking ahead, and she's just so grateful to be off her feet, and she's fiddling with like this little necklace that she has, and she's just like ah. She's so happy to be off her feet.
All
These
right.
people seem competent.
Amazing.
They got
So
Very
this.
we
good.
go to the people who are actually doing the work they were paid. They're gonna be paid to do. Okay. So Seeker with the 15. Um, as you make your way through the Glimmerwood, uh, give it time. This is gonna turn out like they're
I don't want to be
depicting
on fire.
truth where everything
I
is
don't want
on
to be on
fire.
fire.
Okay. So
It's okay. Half of us are
okay.
fire
All
resistant.
right. That's not why you're fire resistant.
That is true. That is true.
That's why Marley was a fire genasi. Okay. Anyway, so Seeker, as you are making your way through this forest, you hear a lot of sounds that aren't those of nature. Would you say that your character is kind of familiar with, maybe not the Glimmerwood itself, but kind of the natural state of like a forest? I mean, you expect like animals and critters to kind of skitter and scatter out of the way. You expect the sound of like the trees moving in the wind. The sun is starting to set at this point. It was about 3 o'clock when y'all embarked from Baldur's Gate, and it's getting on to be maybe about 3:34. Um, yeah, how would you say that you're observing, taking things in, looking at things as you make your way through these woods?
Yes, definitely. As a centaur, I grew up in not the Glimmerwoods, but another forest nearby, and so I am familiar with forest sounds. And I was raised and trained to um, notice these things, and so I would notice if anything suspicious was going on. So I might just be on high alert while we're walking through the forest.
Okay. I will say that in addition to all of the natural things that you pick up on, just being familiar with this environment,
Yes.
you also notice some of the things that you don't see and hear. As the sun is setting and the forest is starting to get darker, this is normally the time where like animals start to stir and like make their way towards water. Um, you don't hear or see much signs of them. The forest is very quiet. Now to move on to Aloy. What is it that you're doing,
What
girl?
does
Are
she
you
see?
just like on really high alert? Are you like very excited about
Yes.
standing on top of Seeker's back? And are you like primed for something to go
Was-
down? Like what is going on with you, friend?
She's like walking beside to slightly in front of the cart, like just scanning everything as much as she can. Keeping
You
like
definitely
she's like not in
noted.
front of
Sorry.
she's like not quite in front of the horses, but she's uh, at a point where she can see around like I'd say 70% of the front of the cart.
Excellent. All right. So you definitely notice. I feel like maybe there's a moment where Aloy and Seeker kind of like make eyes. You guys both know that something's up, something's fishy. And as you're kind of scanning, you're kind of like trying to perceive, like through this shadowy forest, about like why it would be so quiet. What is missing? You notice that there is a man hovering around kind of the back of the carts. He is dressed in the same kind of outfit as Burgerlicious Ed, who is notoriously riding near the head of the column, not steering the horses, but he's like up by them, like giving directions to the drivers who obviously don't need them, and he's just going on and on about things. You notice that there's a man dressed in the tusk industry garments, who is just kind of like hovering and poking around the carts. He seems extremely anxious.
Huh. I'm gonna I'm gonna fall back and talk to him, asking, "Hey, what are you doing? What's your purpose here?"
Oh, hello. And I'm not trying to, cause any trouble. That's really a super direct question. I've just never really been outside of Baldur's Gate, and I'm really nervous about this journey. This wedding is supposed to be a really big deal, and it would be really bad for our company if something went wrong. I'm sorry. I'm just a little out of my element.
Okay, but why are you following so close to the cart?
I'm just really concerned about the cargo. This wood is full of brigands and bandits and wild elves that ride wild wolves, and there's supposed to be like some kind of treaty, but I mean I'm a human and I'm just walking through here, and he's just kind of like rambling and like kind of goes off on this tangent, just kind of like fades away, like he's trying to look everywhere at once. Do you want to make an
All right,
insight
I'm
check to see if
just
he's telling the truth?
yeah. I'll do an insight check.
Okay, cool. Make an insight check for
There
me.
it is. 8.
All you're getting from him is this really kind of nervous, intense energy. He could be being absolutely honest about why he's afraid and why he's here and why he's so anxious. He could also just be making it up and trying to get out of like doing his share of the work. Double Tusk Industries is not an organization that has like really well put together, organized employees. They get the job done and they pay well, but it's a mess and a half to complete any project.
All right. Well, I was gonna say, I hope you can take care of yourself, and then just kind of leave him to his nervousness and go back to where I was before, and then just kind of ignore him.
Okay. So as you guys are continuing to make your way, it is getting fairly dark. All of a sudden, the wagon train comes to a complete halt. The Clydesdales stop. You hear some talking from like up at the front of the column. The drivers disembark, and in the middle of the pathway that you guys are following is a giant fallen oak. It's completely blocking the path. Yeah, and it just like the roots are all upended and they're smashed against other trees on one side. This giant canopy is blocking the way on the other. The drivers are frustrated. Yeah, the whole column stops and there's a big commotion at the front. What do you guys do?
I think I would walk up and investigate it and figure out um, what caused the thing to fall into the road. If it was a natural occurrence or if it was staged, I guess.
Sure, make a nature check for me.
A nature check.
Yeah. So on your skill list, nature should be kind of in the middle of that list.
Okay, I got
You just have to
17.
click on your modifier and it will roll.
Yeah, 17.
Wonderful. So with the 17, the tree itself seems to be a natural occurrence. The roots look snapped, not cut. This oak tree did fall of natural causes, but the Clydesdales are snorting and stomping. They're making a big fuss for a tree that just fell down by itself.
Hmm. I
What do
don't
you
know.
do with this information, Seeker? Do you tell your party? Do you tell Fergalicious Ed? What do you do? You're the one with the info. It's up to you to
Okay.
spread the word.
Um, I don't know. I think I would gather a group to get it out of our way. Maybe see if I can go to the other side and push it out, or find a safe way around it.
Okay, awesome. So as the group kind of comes together, is everybody kind of coming together to assist Seeker and like kind of the issue of getting around this tree?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys decide who makes the roll. But so I would recommend that the person with the highest athletics go ahead and make this roll. I would
Okay.
like you to just make an athletics check for moving the tree, doing some manual labor around getting it out of the path. And depending on what you get, I will tell you how much time you spend kind of working on this.
Okay.
Because we're all kind of coming together to assist with this, I will say you have advantage. So everybody take a look at your stats and tell me who has the highest athletics, and then that person should make the check with advantage. So advantage means you
Yeah, you
get to
got.
roll twice and take the higher number from those two rolls.
I
I
Is a
got
plus
four.
4 for you, 8-bit?
I
Yeah,
got +0,
you
so
got
I'm not
four.
gonna be the highest.
Okay. How about you, Mesa? Nothing? Plus
got
what,
a,
1?
I got a 0 as well. It ain't working for
Okay,
me.
so it looks like Crane gonna make the roll, right? Emo, unless your Aloy's got a higher athletics than plus 4.
I had plus four.
Okay, so I'll leave it between the
No,
two
just the
of you
plus
who
four.
you want to decide to make it.
Hey, I can roll it if I mean I've been getting trash all night. You know, you got to give me one.
We got advantage though, so she'll take the highest one.
But if yeah, well, we're doing this together, right?
Yeah, so you get whoever makes the roll gets to roll twice and take the higher number, or you can both roll and whoever gets the higher number will go with that one.
All
You could
right,
do that too.
Yeah, let's do that.
all
Yeah,
right.
guys, both roll.
This will be my last time doing this on here. We gonna switch to real dice after this.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 16.
10.
Okay. Okay, great. So a 16 is enough. It only takes you about an hour to get this tree, to make work on this tree, to get it out of the way. It's only going to take you about an hour. That's not too bad. The campsite that you're hoping to get to looks like you'll maybe reach it at about 6 o'clock, which will like the sun's set by then, but you're not gonna get there too late. And a lot of the people in this caravan have been there before, so they're roughly familiar with it. As you guys are, so what are you guys doing to get this tree out of the way? What does everybody contribute to getting this fallen tree out of the way of the path?
Since I'm a centaur, I'm just trying to keep the
Uh,
horses calm. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I'm
I,
dragging it.
Nice.
I'm helping push it.
I am watching the merchandise.
We got it covered.
She's
Every
choosing the
angle.
worst spot.
Amazing. Okay, as this is all kind of happening, um, it's then that you guys hear all of a sudden this movement come out of the trees. These figures, one, two, three, four, five, cloaked in shades of dark brown and green and gray, kind of rise up out of the forest around you. And they position themselves in the pathway that this has fallen through.
Bless you.
One of them, so who would be kind of closest to these people who are kind of rising up out of the forest?
Oh, it's
Which
either
one?
me or Cramuel, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so you so they
Oh,
approach.
since
So you
Cramuel's
guys
in
are
front.
both there. They're closest to you. They say, "Thank you for putting this aside for us. We'll take the merchandise, and you can leave with your lives." What do you
Well,
respond?
So,
guess we're going to earn our
so you
paychecks
have to
today,
fight.
everyone.
you, have to, you messed with the wrong crowd.
All right. It's at this moment that so between Mesa and Seeker, who has the highest passive perception? It's a stat that should be on the bottom left hand side of your character sheet.
I've got 10.
Right here, what I'm highlighting.
I got a
And what do you
9.
have, Mesa? Nine.
I
All
got a
right.
9.
So, Mesa, this actually makes sense because he helped you get into your hiding space. You feel somebody reach around and grip your arm tightly, and the other hand comes up and covers your mouth. And you hear this familiar voice. The first time you heard it, it was shaky and nervous and scared, but now it sounds confident and sure and deadly. I do what they say, or somebody's going to get hurt. And you feel the hand on your arm twist the skin and pull your arm backwards. They smash their hand up against your mouth and pull you tightly to them. And you feel the sharp prick of a knife poking out of the sleeve of their shirt as they hold it to your throat. Um, the man in the double tusk uniform kind of pulls Mesa like around the side, out of her hiding place and kind of around the side of one of the carts. Do what they say, hand it over, and you can leave with your lives. What do you guys do?
Uh,
Am I there? Like, do I
do,
see this?
do, yeah, do me or Cramuel
Oh yeah,
notice any of this? Hmm.
Because she's at the back of the caravan, right? Because she was just watching the city
not yet the back,
disappear.
but you definitely see and hear.
Oh,
Okay.
but I'd be able. I don't want to do that.
Um,
Uh,
I guess I run back to try to help her. Um,
Okay, as you dart forward, like back towards the back of the caravan,
mhm.
the other people who rose up out of the forest, they give out this yell that's kind of like echoed all among the people standing there. And I need everybody to roll initiative, please.
I'm using
All
the big
right.
ones.
I got 17.
Hey, combat
Got a
starting!
19.
got a 22.
All right. So
17.
everyone's gonna
Hey.
shout out their numbers, and that's okay. But I'm gonna ask for a range of numbers in ascending order so that I can get everybody in initiative order from highest to lowest. So if you got between a 20 and a 25, what did you get?
22.
I will
Okay, so
have a
Aloy got a
20.
22.
I have a 20. My
And
19
Gramo got
plus
a
1.
20. Nice. Okay. Between 20 and 15. Anyone?
I got 17.
Okay, great. That's Seeker. And Mesa, what'd you get?
I got a 9.
Yikes.
Okay.
Oof.
And what's this fool's name? Hold on, he has a name. Oh. Nobody asked him his name, but I was really hoping y'all would. His name is Frankfurt, Germany. And then Mesa. All right. So, Aloy, you're up first. You've got 5 bandits in front of you.
Okay.
You're over near the oak tree, the
Are
fallen oak
they
tree.
in
You've got
melee range?
5 bandits in front of you, kind of spread out in this U formation.
So they're not
The nearest
within melee
one is
range.
maybe like 10 feet from you. You can
Okay.
attack one, two, three, four, or five. But I would say
Would I be able?
4 and 5 are the closest to you.
All right. Would I be able to make it back to the cart with my movement
Okay.
speed?
Do you want to rush back to the cart? How much movement do you have?
30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. So I will say that with the 4 carts between you and kind of the end of the caravan, and Mesa being like kind of towards the back, I will say a cart is maybe like 10 feet. There's 4 of them, so that's 40 feet. So we'll say she's about 60 feet away. So you can get from where
60
you
feet.
are, 30 feet will get you another 30 feet away. So if you dash, use your action to dash, you can get right up to her. But then that's your action.
Okay. Well. Hmm. Like, did he pull her out of sight of the rest of us, or is there still a way I can get a line of sight on him?
You can see him. Yeah, he's not like hidden. You can see him. You can
Oh,
move because you're
okay.
not within 5 feet of the bandits. I would say you're like within 10 feet. So you can move 30
Uh,
feet closer to Mesa and get a line of sight on him. Yes.
okay. Yes. So I'm gonna do that.
All right. And what
See what
are
else
you
I have
doing with
here.
your action?
Bonus action.
You can attack with your
See.
longbow. You have Hunter's Mark, so you can cast that as a bonus action if you want to, and then that will give you extra
Where do I
damage on
see
an
my
attack with your longbow.
spells?
So if you go to
I
actions,
don't.
you see how you have
Yeah.
yeah. So you see how you have actions. You have bonus actions. Hunter's Mark is a bonus action, and Ensnaring Strike is a bonus action.
I don't have those here.
Okay, well they were on your sheet. I don't know why they're not there. Maybe it changed with the update. But you had Hunter's
I
Mark and
yeah.
Ensnaring
I
Strike.
okay. I'm gonna put Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay, great. So you cast Hunter's Mark
Uh.
upon him. What do you say
Yeah.
as you declare that he is your prey and you cast this spell upon him?
Okay. Leave her alone. Bastard.
Nice. Okay, and then you make an attack with your longbow?
Yes.
Awesome. So roll me an attack, please.
And 14.
Okay. Let me pull my bandit stats here. Yeah, 14 hits. All right. So as you pull your longbow back, one smooth motion, fletching to cheek, you call out, "Leave her alone!" And this mark, declaring him your prey, erupts kind of above his head, and your vision focuses, and he becomes your target. You loose the arrow in one smooth motion, striking him in the shoulder, where he's kind of got his hand pressed to her mouth, and that sword peeking out from his sleeve. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. So it'll be damage for your longbow, and then add a d6 for Hunter's Mark.
Four.
Yeah, so it's a d8 plus 3 for your longbow, and then you'll add a d6 on top of that for Hunter's Mark.
Okay. So 4. So it's 11 damage.
11.
Wait, no, that was,
okay.
never mind.
So the arrow pierces him, and Mesa,
Wait,
as it strikes the arm that's holding you,
Wait.
you feel this reverberation through you. He pulls his hand away from your mouth. He cries out, "Ah!" And blood just kind of spurts from the wound.
Wait.
He
That wasn't.
pulls away, and you feel his grip on you weaken from that attack. Anything else you want to do on your turn, Aloy?
I messed up that roll. It was I actually rolled 2d6 instead of 1.
Oh, that's okay. So what was do you want to roll again, or what was the first d6 that you rolled?
Yeah. I don't know. It rolled them both together.
Okay. So it's a d8.
I'll just roll.
So if you look at your,
I'll roll again.
You'll be able to. I can look at it. I have it on here. So you can just roll again for your damage if you want to. If you messed up, that's fine.
Okay. I just wanted to roll the d6 because the base damage was a 4, and then the Hunter's Mark.
Okay, cool. Yeah, roll the d6.
Saves 5.
That's so good.
Okay.
So
it's 9 damage total.
Yeah, 9 points of damage. Okay, awesome. Great job. Does that finish your turn?
Yeah, that ends my turn.
Excellent. All right, next up, Cramiel. Go ahead.
Ooh.
You see you see Aloy pop up a shot on this guy that is holding Mesa. The other 5 bandits are within 10 feet of you in the opposite direction. What would you like to do?
10 feet. I would like to divine smite.
To use your longsword or your greatsword, you have to be within 5 feet. So you can use 5 feet of movement to get up close to one of them.
Yes, I would like to get close to the closest to the one on the left and cast divine smite.
Okay, great. So you're gonna roll me. So divine smite is a bonus action on a melee attack. So are you attacking with your longsword or your greatsword?
Greatsword.
Greatsword, awesome. So you're gonna roll me attack for your greatsword, and on a hit, you'll add your divine smite.
Okay. What dice do I need to roll?
Yeah, so you're gonna roll your. So if you're using D&D Beyond, you'll go to actions and attacks, and there you'll see your greatsword with a I think it's a +5 or a +6, right?
Yeah, the +4.
So just click on that, and that will roll the d20 and add the modifier for you, and then I'll tell you if you hit.
Okay, 21.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Did you roll a natural 20? What did you roll?
It was 17 + 4.
Nice! 8-bit coming through when it counts. Let's go! All right.
Woohoo!
So, right across from that modifier, you'll see the little damage column. And I think it's 2d6 plus something, right? So you'll click on that. So calculate that damage first.
Okay, that was 12.
Awesome. Then you get to add your divine smite, which is 2d8. So you could go to the little column and just roll me 2d8 if you want to.
Okay, 2 of these, 2d8?
Yes. For radiant damage.
All right. And roll. 10.
10. All right. So for a total of 22 points of You have a spell slot for your divine smite. So go ahead under your spells or I believe it's like features, mark off one of your slots there. You have two slots. So mark off the first one. It's a little box. You should just be able to click it and it'll be red. And that marks off one of your spell slots for divine smite. So you guys see
Oh,
Cranial rush up to this bandit. He raises his great sword and brings it down. What does your divine smite look like?
uh, red lightning.
All right. As he raises his great sword, you see this bolt of red lightning strike down through the forest, light up the entire clearing. All the other bandits kind of like instinctually throw their arms up as Cranial cleaves this bandit in front of him almost in half with the strength of his great sword. The man just crumples onto the ground, and that bandit is obliterated. Great job, Cranial. That's
Nice.
awesome.
Hell yeah.
Um, Anything else on your turn? You have a little bit of movement left if you want to move at all.
No,
You can
I
go
think
towards the next bandit, or you could just stay where you are.
I'll stay where I'm at for right now.
Okay, makes sense. Wonderful. All right, Seeker, you're up.
Okay. I think I'm going to. Well, where am I in comparison to everybody else, or to the people, the bandits?
So if you're by the Clydesdales, there are four wagons. I'm gonna ask you: would you be near the front or would you be near the back?
Uh,
So I can
prob-
determine the distance.
Probably near the front.
Okay. So if you're near the front, I would say if you're with the horses, they wouldn't be right near the fallen tree. They would probably kind of be off to the side, like while the work is being done. So I
Right.
will say you're probably about 20 feet from the nearest bandit. One of them is dead. There are still four up there. So you can use your movement. You have 30 feet of movement to go
Okay.
towards the nearest bandit if you like. Or you could stay where you are and make a ranged attack if that's
Okay.
what you want to do.
Okay. I will do that. I will do my Eldritch Blast.
Wonderful. So you're gonna go to your actions. You're gonna click on your
Yes.
little Eldritch Blast modifier, which I think is like a +5 for you.
Yes.
And you're gonna click on that, and it's gonna roll your attack. I'll let you know if you hit.
Okay. It didn't pop up. 13.
13 unfortunately misses.
Dang.
So what does your
Okay.
Eldritch Blast look like? Can you describe for me what this looks like as you put your palms together, open them up, and this blast of force kind of issues forward out of the forest? I would think the horses probably rear back as you send forth this magic from your patron. What does it look like?
It looks like blue flames, like the hottest of blue flames. Almost white.
Awesome. So as you pull your palms apart, these flames kind of dance and interlace between your fingers, swirling up into this huge beam of fair of fey power, and you almost hear this kind of maniacal laughter echo in your ears as your patron propels this blast towards the nearest bandit. He, seeing this wall, this wave of blue flame come at him, instinctually ducks out of the way, and it doesn't hurt the trees around you because you are a fae. Your patron is fae, so you preserve the forest life. As it strikes the tree, a little blue flower blooms. Unfortunately, it was a miss, but you're not going to hurt the forest around you. So
I
that's
love
your
that.
action. You still have a bonus action and some movement if you would like to use it.
Okay. Um, sure. I'll do my hooves melee attack as my bonus action, I guess.
Okay, awesome. So you
A
have
charge.
30 feet of movement. The nearest bandit, the one that you missed, is 20 feet from you. So you, missing with your Eldritch Blast, charge towards him. Go ahead and roll for me So you'll see your hooves attack, that
Mhm.
modifier. You'll just
Mhm.
click on that and it will roll your bonus action unarmed strike.
22. I think it was a nat 20.
Oh, that definitely hit. So go as you
Nice.
rear up and bring your hooves down upon this person. Where do you strike him?
I strike him right in the chest, going for the
All
heart.
right. You propel him back against one of the trees. You feel the air leaves his lungs as your hooves strike him. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please. So it should be right next to your unarmed strike, just to the right of it.
4.
You should be able to just click that. I think it's maybe like 3.
It was a 1d6. It was 4.
Okay, cool. So 4. 4 points of damage. Wonderful. All right, so you missed with your Eldritch Blast. You are 5 feet from him. So I'm just going to make note of that. You are really close to this guy now
Yeah.
because in order to make your attack, you had to close that distance and make the attack.
Yes.
So you are really close to this bandit now. Does that finish your turn?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So now it's the bandit's turn. This one that you just struck, he's kind of like, but he reaches back and swipes at you with his scimitar. That's gonna be 16 to hit. So look at your armor class and let me know if 16 is higher than your AC. I think your AC is 14. What is it?
10. My armor class 10.
10. Okay, yeah. So 16 is higher. So it does strike you almost like kind of reflexively with that scimitar. As you kick him, he like, like lashes out with his arm and it does strike like the front of your leg. So I'm going to roll damage for that. Okay, that's going to be 3 points of damage. So you go from 10 to 7 as he swipes at you with that scimitar. Let's see. So that's bandit number 1. Bandit number 2 is actually Frankfurt, Germany. He's still got a grip on you, Mesa. So what I need for you, like as he kind of grips your arm, you see this black curling smoke begin to seep out between his fingers. I need for you to make me a Constitution saving throw as you feel these pins and needles begin to creep up your arm and into your shoulder.
Hold on, I got a math. 24.
Amazing. So as these pins and needles begin to creep up, you feel this kind of darkness begin to cloud your mind. But your strength of will is too strong for this piddly little man. What is it that you think and feel to yourself as you shake off his compulsion?
Um, because you could describe it as like kind of like a darkness, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like as it like reaches up, I feel because my own magic is shadow magic. So I feel like
Mm-hmm.
my own darkness like put like almost like push it out and fill in all the spaces, and then it almost like it starts to seep in, and then it almost gets sucked right back out as my own like darkness starts going up my arms, protecting me.
Amazing. So as you begin to kind of swirl in your own smoky pattern, the pins and needles feeling of your arm shrinks down and pounds upon itself and leeches back into his arm, and he has to let go of you. So you are no longer held by Frankfurt, Germany, right now. So that was his action. So as a bonus action, he's just gonna swipe at you with with an unarmed strike. So I'm just gonna see if that hits. That's a 2. So he meant like the pins and like the feeling just overpowers him, and he just kind of blindly like swipes at you, and he just completely misses. All right. So the next bandit is gonna make an attack on Cranial. So he's going to take a swipe at you with his scimitar. Oh my god. I'm gonna stop using this dice. Alright, so I rolled a 4. So that totally misses. I will just say that as you close the distance as he saw you like kind of take down his comrade, he closes that gap. But as he gets kind of close to you and feels kind of that divine, the power of your oath kind of radiating around you from your divine smite, he kind of loses his nerve, like almost loses his grip on his scimitar and just swipes, catches nothing but air. That's his turn. Okay, next one is going to make a ranged attack on Aloy. Ooh, that's I rolled a 19, so that hits. So
Shit, that hits.
I'm gonna roll for damage. 4 points of damage as an arrow just from behind you kind of swoops over your shoulder, grazes up against your ear and across your line of sight there, from behind you. Um, all right, so that's one. Okay, and then the next bandit is gonna try to swipe at Seeker. They're gonna close that distance, get within 5 feet of you. 14. Does that hit? I think you said your AC was a 10, right?
Yeah, it's 10.
Okay. Oh, 6 points of damage. As the first bandit swipes, the second one, being fueled on by the hit of his comrade, rushes up and just cleaves into you with his scimitar. You feel this deep scrape across your flank as he gets you on the side. All right, and then the last bandit, gonna make a range. Well, that's a disadvantage. I guess this one's gonna rush over to you too, Cranial. So you've got two around you, one, two, and then Seeker, you've got two around you. So these guys kind of like grouped off, split up, and came for you guys. Oh no, wait, did I already? Because there was one that made a range attack on Aloy. Yeah, so actually I think that's it, because one made a range attack. So I think we're good. That's actually it. Okay, Mesa, your turn finally.
Um, is he still in melee range?
He is. He's
Just
standing right
determine.
there.
Uh, I
Oh yeah, because
we'll
this
just see
one's
what
dead.
happens.
Oops.
Yeah. Everything is melee.
Okay, go ahead.
I am going to get away from him, and hopefully he doesn't hit me.
Okay. All right, he does get an
I'm
attack
just
of opportunity.
yeah.
That's a natural 20.
Oh,
It's an
Ooh.
unarmed strike, so it's just a d4. So
Okay.
4 points of damage because it's unarmed strike. He just kind of like swipes at you again as you rush away from him.
that hurts, motherfucker.
Right,
And
because
once I
this
get
one's
out of
dead. Sorry,
range,
y'all.
I'm
Okay.
gonna do
So you kind of rush
from
towards Aloy, who's kind of in the middle of the caravan.
I'm kind of like going towards like under the cart, probably.
Okay.
I'm not getting prone, but I'm like trying to get to some shelter. And I'm gonna throw
Okay.
a chromatic orb at him.
Awesome.
This
Make a ranged attack, please.
acid
Right,
damage.
because this bandit's dead, so we've got that one's dead. This one, this one. One, two, three, four, and then yeah.
18. No, 9. What is that? Hold on.
Yeah, it's a +5 for your chromatic orb.
4,
I think.
14 plus 5, so 19 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll down. What type of damage are you doing?
I'm doing acid damage.
Acid. Okay.
3d8. I'm just gonna. That is 9 points of damage.
Oh, so as your chromatic orb from beneath the cart, you kind of blast out this chromatic orb. What does your acidic chromatic orb look like?
Um, so it kind of looks like an oil slick that weirdly has like a fire trail coming after it, but it's very dark and very almost disgusting looking. And so when it splashes, it It looks very much like the alien acid going on the skin.
Ooh, gross. Almost like an oil spill. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that catches fire. Awesome. So as this acidic orb kind of smashes onto this man, he just there's this moment, this reaction where he realizes it hit him and he begins to like kind of claw at his own face. But before he can even really like put his hands on himself, he's already kind of like dissolving into the ground. And you just kind of see this of dust and this kind of last flash of fire as the oil kind of consumes upon itself. And you hear this kind of as he is gone. Great job!
Nice.
Hi, Frankfurt, Germany.
Nice.
Not in real
I
life.
try not to
We
throw
love
up.
Frankfurt,
This is
Germany in real
disgusting.
life, but this guy's dead. Great job, Misa. Okay. What else? Does that finish your turn?
Yeah, bonus action. Try not to throw up because this is disgusting.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm fine.
You're fine.
It's like
You're fine.
14 plus 6, so 20.
You take a couple of deep breaths and some hard swallows, and you're just fine. All right, Aloy, back to you. What are you doing? You've got, you're kind of in the
So-
middle of the caravan. You're 30 feet away from these guys.
Okay.
The one you hunters marked is dead, so you have to cast. You can do a recast without expending a spell slot.
All right. So
There's 4 bandits
let's
left.
see.
2 are around Cramule, and 2 are around Seeker.
Are they like in front of the caravan, kind of?
They're all at the front. Yeah.
Oh, the front. Okay. So I'm going to attack the one that's in front of Seeker.
Okay. There's one that's a little hurt and one that's not hurt at all. Are you going for the hurt one or the unhurt one?
I'm gonna go for the hurt one. Actually, I'm gonna go for
Okay,
the
so you
unhurt
cast
one.
Hunter's Mark on them?
Yeah.
Awesome. As your bonus action? Okay, and then what are you doing with your action?
Then I'm going to ranged attack them.
All right, let's do it. Make a ranged
let's
attack for me.
12.
Oh no! Or is that a 7? Oh, okay, I thought it was a 1.
That's 12.
Yeah,
So,
so 12
that-
unfortunately misses him.
Oh, okay. In that case, I am going
Yeah, 12
to. I'm going to move to the other side of the. Yeah, I'm gonna move to the cart, behind the cart on the other side, from where they are, breaking line of sight from the bandits.
Okay. Yeah, so that will give you about 20 feet of movement to get to the other side of the cart. You're still about 30 feet away from Seeker and this bandit. You still have line of sight on him.
I want. Yeah, actually, yeah, it's fine. I just want to be mostly obscured. Like, I just don't want to be easy to get to from the bandits.
Right, okay. So you want to just have something in between you and them. So they have to like.
Yeah.
Okay. So unfortunately, to have line of sight on them, they have line of sight on you. So you can take a little bit of your movement back, maybe just go like 15 feet and be in the middle of the cart.
Yeah, like, is there a place I can go to where most of them don't have line of sight of me?
Yeah, so you can. So we've got Cramel on the left, Seeker on the right, and the caravan is kind of in the middle of them. So you can use your movement to just kind of get in between a couple of the carts, and you don't have line of sight on the bandits, but they don't have line of sight on you. Does that make sense? And that would only take about 15
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna go in between the carts then.
Awesome. All right. Yeah. So they don't have line of sight on you. You don't see them, but they'd have to use some movement to see you. That makes sense. All right. Cool. Wonderful.
Yeah.
All right. So next up, Seeker. Oh no, wait. Sorry, Cranial. Your turn. Seeker on deck.
Okay. Um, can would I have enough movement to reach the semi-hurt one?
So you do have enough movement to get to him. You can definitely get there. He's only maybe like 20 feet from you. The thing is, this other bandit is 5 feet from you, so he would get an attack of opportunity if you left his range.
Okay, never mind. Okay. We just about to be swinging. Um, I will like to move closer to the one near me, and
Okay.
I will do a regular attack. Uh,
Okay.
uh
So not a smite, but just an attack with your
yeah,
greatsword or longsword.
great sword.
Which one?
Uh,
Great. Okay. So go
yeah,
ahead and
just
roll me
great
an
sword.
attack.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. To hit 21 again, 17 plus 4.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage, please.
All right. 10, 2, 6, and plus 2.
Okay, so 10 points of damage. He's looking really rough, but he's hanging on like by a thread. As your sword comes down upon him, he kind of puts up his scimitar like reflexively, and you don't hit your mark like as you envisioned it. Like he's really hurt, but he's still hanging on like just a little bit. But you definitely did a lot of damage on him with that attack. Okay, so you still have a bonus action. Anything else you want to do? You can cast Shield of Faith on somebody. You can cast it on yourself as a bonus action. You can cast it on Seeker. You have line of sight on her. Mesa and Aloy are unfortunately out of sight right now. So if you want to use your bonus action, cast Shield of Faith, you can.
I'm going to hold it for right now.
And that will give you a +2 to your armor class.
I'm going to hold off for right now. I'm going to hold off.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. Does that finish your turn then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Excellent. All right. So that is Cranial's turn. Seeker, you're up.
All right. I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my javelin to go for the one that is partially hurt by me as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Roll me an attack.
Okay. 14.
Hits.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage for your javelin.
4.
Okay. So your javelin comes up and you bring it down upon this guy. Strikes him in the side. You could feel it kind of sink into him. And as you strike him, he kind of makes eye contact with you, Seeker. And he says, "In the name of the lady, we will succeed." And you see him kind of almost lean into the javelin a little bit. Like there's really this kind of zealotry about this guy.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's your action. You still have a bonus action.
I guess I'll go ahead and use my hooves again. That's the only bonus action that I have.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an attack for your hooves.
Okay. 4. That's probably a miss.
So unfortunately, as he leans into the javelin, it just kind of throws you off a little bit. And as you rear up to like almost using the javelin as like leverage to kind of push yourself up and like strike him with your hooves, it just throws you off balance a little bit because you expect him to like pull away from the pain. And he almost like leans into it and it just kind of throws you off a little bit. And unfortunately, it's a miss.
Dang.
Does that finish your turn?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So now we come to hurt javelin hurt bandit. Okay, so he's going to try and strike you with that scimitar again. That's a five. So that misses, unfortunately. Unfortunately for me, not for you. So like the
Mhm.
pain is just starting to like overwhelm him, and his swing just doesn't have any fervor behind it, and he just kind of like half-heartedly swings at you. Okay, so we've got this bandit also gonna make a scimitar attack on you, Seeker. That is a 14 hit. The hit, the hit.
Yeah, that's it.
That's only 1 point of damage. That's
That's
only 1 point of damage.
that's all of
But
me.
he kind of next to his dude, like kind of dying. He's like almost kind of like trying to lift him up. So his swing at you just doesn't have a lot of power behind it, and you hear him cry out in the name of the lady as he swings at you.
Hmm.
And this kind of smoke is like seeping out of their wounds. It's like starting to like swirl around you, and it smells awful. It smells like an oil leak and like a little bit sulfuric. It's disgusting. You kind of like find yourself choking on it as these guys kind of fight with you. We've got the other bandit next to
So if it did one damage,
Cromwell.
that's all of my damage,
Cromwell.
or that's all of my points.
Put you down.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
you only have 1 hit point left.
yeah. That was my last one.
Okay, so all right, with 1 hit point, as you start to choke on the smoke that's kind of billowing up from outside of them, you fall to the ground unconscious, Seeker. You kind of crumple to the ground.
Hmm.
As with that last strike, it just knocked you down. All right, so we have this other bandit going for Cranial. Um, does a 19 hit? Was your armor
Wait,
class?
what? 11.
Okay, so that hits. That is 2 points of damage.
Okay.
And then we've got that bandit that is just kind of barely holding on here. That is a 6, so that misses. Okay. All right, that's all my bandits. Mesa, your turn.
You're muted.
Yeah.
Oh, you're muted, Brian.
I'm back now. I'm going to get line of sight on these guys. Probably the one that's most hurt.
Yeah, the one next to Cramiel.
Yeah.
Cramiel. Am I saying that wrong?
Or what was
Okay.
the one that was stabbed by the javelin?
Yeah,
By
so that
Seeker.
one's next to Seeker. As you try to get line of sight on these guys, you see Seeker is on the ground. Her mane kind of spread around her. Her legs kind of splayed as she lays on the forest floor. She's gone unconscious.
All right, I'm gonna do ray of frost at the guy that's most hurt by her.
Okay, cool. Roll me an attack.
What is that? Oh, that's a natural 20.
Woo!
Nice.
Natural 20!
Let's
Okay.
go.
All right,
Natural
roll
20.
damage with a ray of frost. Double your dice.
It's a 2.
It's just enough. As your ray of frost strikes this guy, how do you want to do this, Mesa? What does it look like as you slaughter this javelin man, who took out Seeker?
um, like it probably. I'm freaking. She's freaking. Mesa's freaking out a little bit, but she throws the frost, and as it probably aims for the where the javelin's sticking out of him, and almost and like explodes from there, and that's barely how I get him apparently.
Amazing. All right. Back to top of the round. Aloy.
All right. How far is Seeker from where I'm currently standing?
About 25 feet.
25 feet. All right. I'm gonna I'm gonna sprint over there as fast as I can and help my little horsey friend up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. She is unconscious on the ground.
Yeah.
You do
So
not.
I
Do you have any healing spells or healing potions?
does helping wait, can I not just do I have to heal her to help her up or
You do. So in it's different from
oh
Baldur's Gate. In D&D, you actually need to heal somebody with either a cure wounds, a lay on hands, a healing potion to bring them back to consciousness. You can use your
okay.
action to make a medicine check. You need to roll at least a 10, and this will stabilize her and stop her from making death saving throws. If you want to use your action to do that, you totally can, and she won't die. She'll just be unconscious until she's healed.
Okay. I retract what I said. I I move within line of sight of the bandits.
Okay, cool. There's
Um
three left. There's one who's barely hanging on, and then there's two who look really healthy.
uh which which one has the hunter's mark?
That one. Where did I mark it? It's the one. It was the other one, the healthy one, not the javelin one. The other one that was next to
Uh
Seeker.
alright. I'm going to shoot him again.
Do it! Shoot him!
Oh, that's a 7. 2 plus 5.
Oh, unfortunately, that misses.
Okay,
Yeah, the
and
arrow just.
then
You still have a bonus action.
yeah, I'm gonna duck back behind the cart and hide.
Okay. So you can't hide as a bonus action because you're not a rogue,
What?
but you can just kind of stay there and take cover if you
I
want
don't
to.
know. Yeah, I
Yeah, when
can
you make
just
an attack,
go
you know
back
where you
behind the
are.
cart.
Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alrighty. So that is Aloy's turn. Bramble, you're up.
Okay. How many people are around me? The two?
So there are three bandits still. One is just barely holding on to life. There are two who look okay, who look pretty good. There's three bandits still.
And they're all
And Seeker
around
is
me.
on the ground, maybe.
One of them's around me. One of the ones that are fully have full health is on around me.
Okay, I got the two sicklies.
Well, you got one sickly, one okay, and then the other okay one is next to where Seeker is.
Okay. Really need to get over there. If I turn they okay, if I move, how many would get a chance to hit me? Both or one?
Just one. Just the one. Well,
The
no, two. Sorry. They were no, because that one
yeah,
guy has one hit point. He
yeah.
would still try to hit
Okay,
you. But you got
okay,
two attacks of opportunity. They could
okay,
miss. I don't know.
okay. I'm going to attack the one that's barely.
All right, roll me an
I'm
attack.
gonna attack the one
What are you attacking with?
yeah. Great sword.
Okay, so
Uh,
you're making a so verbiage is really important, guys. So when you make an attack, you'll have to say, "I'm making a melee attack with my great sword. I'm making a ranged attack with my longbow." So that's the kind of verbiage, so I know exactly what you're
okay,
doing. So you're
okay.
making a
I'm making
melee attack with your
great sword, making a melee attack with my great sword to hit. I got 18.
amazing.
Yes.
Yes, hits, and he's dead. He
Okay.
just
Okay.
crumples
All
to the
right.
ground. He's gone. What does it look like, Cramuel, as you
Yeah.
take out this motherfucker?
I cleave him vertically, striking down with my full weight on the sword, Blood splatters everywhere. It is raining, giving me my crimson dawn mask as blood splatters across my now completely red armor from the divine smite blood splatter. And this one, uh I am smiling devilishly as the blood lust is filling my soul.
Heck
Uh
yeah.
and all right. What we got? What we got? Who? What is
Right.
okay?
Amazing. That guy is dead. As you stand up, you see that the guy has not only crumpled into the ground, but you've made a hole and smashed him at least 3 feet into the earth with that attack. And as you rise up, your fangs are just covered in blood. Your face, it's just dribbling down. It's like you just stepped out of the descent. It's amazing.
Yes.
Nice.
Fear me, you, you wankers. Fear
You still have
me.
a bonus action. You still have a bonus action. You can do your lay on hands as a bonus action. You can use your movement to get over to Seeker if you want to. Her turn is coming, and she will have to make a death saving throw unless she's stabilized.
Yes.
So you
Uh,
can risk that opportunity attack and get over to her, or you can cast Shield of Faith on yourself as a bonus action, and then use your movement to go over there. You could do that.
I will
That would give you
attempt.
a +2 to AC and make it harder for them to hit you with an attack of opportunity.
I'll risk the run, and I will risk the run and try to use lay on hands to assist. So I'm gonna make the
Okay,
run
so
for it.
you're gonna rush over there.
Yes.
Using the power of your bloodlust to fuel you, you're gonna rush over there. So I'm gonna make my attack of opportunity. 11. What's your armor class?
11.
Oh, if it meets, it beats. So it just hits. As you turn to run, the healthy guy standing next to you says, "There's no escape from the lady!" And he slams his scimitar into your back for 4 points of slashing damage.
All right. All right. I'm down to five, guys. All right.
So you take the hit, but you can still move over towards Seeker. You can still get to her.
Yes, I will move to Seeker.
Okay. You have 5 points of lay on hands. How many points do you want to give her?
I'll give three. Give three.
3.
3.
Okay.
Okay.
What does your lay on hands look like as you are just dripping in blood, fueled by the power of Tyr? You can, as you go to put your hands on her, you can feel his divine power radiating from every pore in your body. What does it look like as you cast your lay on hands upon Seeker?
I stand over and I recite, "Oh, please, Tia, don't make her green. Please do not make the skin green. Give her health, please."
Not
Cremiel
green.
sucks at healing. Cremiel sucks at healing.
As he says this, Seeker, you feel your lungs fill with air, your eyes open, and you are prone on the ground, but you are no longer unconscious. You have 3 hit points, baby.
3 hit points. How do I do that on here? How do I fix that?
And with that finishing Cramiel's turn, Seeker, it is now your turn. You get to do something.
Just put heal instead of damage.
Okay. How do I? Oh.
Yeah, so just +3 for your hit points.
Okay. Oops.
So now you have 3. But you get a turn now. And this isn't like Baldur's Gate where all you
Cool.
can do is like take a healing potion. You do need to use half your movement to stand up because you are
Okay.
prone on the ground. So that only gives you 15 feet of movement, but you do have one guy within melee range of you.
Okay. So this isn't like Baldur's Gate where since I was down, I don't have an action anymore, right? Or do I have an action?
Correct. You have
Okay.
an action. You
I do
still
have an action.
a bonus action. You don't have 30 feet of movement. Your movement is cut in half
Okay.
because it takes half your movement to stand up from the prone position.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Okay.
You
Well.
still have an action and a bonus action.
Okay. Well, I will just. I guess I'll just javelin. Melee javelin him. The one guy that's by us. Since I still have an action.
Yes. Okay. So roll me an attack with your javelin.
Okay. 15.
All right. Kid alert. Leo's like, what's happening?
I got 15.
15 hits. Roll damage.
Okay. Oh, 1.
1. As you swipe at him with your javelin, it cuts him on the face, and the blood like seeps out, runs down his chin, and he just kind of like caresses it, and looks down at it, and you see that it's not just blood on his hand, but like this dark smoke kind of swirling up, and he says to you, Seeker, the lady will have her due. All right, you still have a bonus action.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I guess I'll do my charge hooves again. My melee charge hooves.
Stomp that motherfucker. Go ahead and roll me a melee attack with your unarmed strike. So it would be melee attack, unarmed strike with my
17.
hits. Roll damage, please.
Okay. 2.
2. All right. It still counts, Seeker.
Hey, every little bit of points.
From your wounds, but you are still here and you are kicking ass. All right. Great job. That finishes your turn. Now it's the bandit's turn. Seeker, I'm sorry. He's gonna take a swipe at you, girl. Let's see if he hits. I rolled a 3!
Woohoo!
As you stomp him, he's just kind of like disoriented and dazed. So as he swipes, you just kind of dodge out of the way, like Baldur's Gate.
Heck yeah.
They do that. Dodge out of the way of that scimitar attack. Very nice. We've got one more bandit up here. So this one's gonna make his attack. He's gonna use his movement to get over to where you are, Cremuel, and he's gonna make his attack on you with his scimitar. And I rolled a 6. So that 6. Yeah, that misses. So his attack coming up from the back of you, brings it down. You are just standing up, just bringing Seeker back to life. Dodge out of the way. You're too quick for this guy. Even at 5 hit points, you are 10 steps ahead of these fools. You just feel your soldier instincts kick in, and like this guy's just a fly on your radar. Okay, that's their attacks. Mesa, back to you.
So there's the guy that's kind of hurt and the guy that's not hurt at all, right?
Correct.
Or he is kind of hurt. Okay, I'm going to throw a chromatic orb at the one that's not very hurt.
Okay, you do kind of have, because of their positions, you do kind of have to come out from where you're, or you have to move a little bit from where you're hiding under the carts.
I'll move in line of sight to get him.
Okay, so line of sight, that's like 10 feet maybe. Okay, go ahead and make your attack. This is the one that's not hurt at all, right?
Right. So
right?
That's
right? Okay.
24 to hit.
Oh yeah. Was that a natural 20? No.
No,
that's a
19. It was close.
Yeah, 19. Really close though. Great job. All right. Go ahead and roll damage. What kind of damage are you doing with this? Make sure you're knocking off your spell slots.
Yeah. We are doing... Acid seemed to work fine, so we'll do another acid. That's 13 points of damage.
Amazing. How many?
13.
Nice.
You guys see as acid just kind of coats this man that slick oil that starts to burn and he starts to sizzle. You can see like his skin starting to slop off. He's crying out with the pain of the intensity of this attack, but he is still barely alive. He's holding onto his scimitar through fingers that are mostly just bone and sinew, but he's still like, not dead yet. All right.
I'll move
Great
forward
job, Mesa.
as
That was
well,
awesome.
get closer.
Anything else on your turn?
Oh, I'll just move
Okay,
forward
so you may
to
use.
get a bit closer.
All right. So you have 20 feet left. How much closer are you getting? They're about 30 feet from you.
Yeah, I'll do 10 feet. The 20. The
Okay.
20 feet to
Okay.
get
So you're
within
about.
10 feet
Okay.
of them.
Cool. So you're still 20 feet from them. Okay. You close the distance by another 10 feet. Sounds good. Right? 5 feet. 10. Yeah. You use 5 feet to come out of your hiding spot. You close the distance by 10. So 15 feet. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, that works.
Cool. 15 feet from them. Amazing. All right. Great job, Mesa. Top of the round. Aloy.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot at the Hunter's Mark dude again. A little frustrated that I
Let's do
haven't
it.
killed him yet.
Let's go. Roll me an attack. Range
roll an
attack with my
attack.
longbow.
That's another 12. Yeah, range attack
12 misses.
longbow, that's 12. And misses. And then I just go back to where my spot was.
Yeah, but in like kind of out of sight, like in the middle of the carts.
Yeah, just popping in and out for each shot.
Okay, sounds good. Cranial, you're up. Seeker on
Okay.
deck.
Who's around me?
You have the acidic guy that missed he's covered in this oily, fiery acid, barely alive. He's the one that took an opportunity attack on you and missed when you came to help Seeker. And then you've got this other guy that's been attacking Seeker. He's just got this big cut on his face that's spewing blood and smoke, but he's still looking pretty healthy.
Okay. I will.
They're both within melee attack.
Okay. I will do a. Okay, just to be safe. Okay, I will do a melee attack with my great sword on the one who was barely scratched by Seeker.
All right, roll me an attack, baby. Come on now. Kill this bitch.
It was 8.
Oh, unfortunately, why do you think you missed? Like, what happened?
Blood got in my eye. It just dripped down in my eye at the worst moment when I was going up for the swing, and I just closed my eyes and it just went down the wrong way. It was so tragic.
Yeah, it's like you had to sneeze when you're trying to like get the hit on the video game, and it just went wide. All right, great job, Cranial. Good try. Anything else on your turn? You still have a bonus action. You still have your Shield of Faith.
Yeah, I'm a Shield of Faith myself on this one.
Awesome. Okay,
yeah, I'm a Shield of Faith myself.
That is concentration. Okay. All that means is that if you take damage, you need to roll above a 10 to maintain concentration on that spell, like on the D20. So your armor class goes up by 2. So instead of 11, you're now at 13.
Okay.
Okay. All right, great job. Next up, Seeker. Come on, 3 hit points. What you gonna do?
All right. So am I close to the?
Bleeding face guy.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was going to ask, if I was close enough to the acid guy to try and take him out.
Yes, you are within melee range, both of them.
Okay, so I think I will melee with my javelin again. The acid guy.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Ooh, I got what, 8? Yeah, I got 8. So it misses. Dang.
What happened? Why did you miss?
I didn't want to get acid on my javelin or on me. I didn't want it to burn me. So it made me pull my strike a little bit. Yeah. Made, made me pull the blow back a little bit because I didn't want to get it on me.
He's like mostly like you guys remember in do you guys ever watch the Scorpion King movie with like
Yes.
the mummy
Yes.
when
Or
he puts
Indiana
his hand in the
Jones.
hole and like takes his hand out and it's just like sticking
Yes.
out? Like that's
Yes.
literally what this man looks like. So poor Singer's just so grossed out.
That's exactly what I pictured too.
He smells. It's so disgusting. So bad. All right. We're back to the bandits, y'all. Okay, Mr. Gash in the Face is gonna make his attack on you, Seeker. Oh my god! Rolled a fucking 2. Okay.
Yay.
Yeah.
Uh, Mr. Acid is gonna make his attack on you, Cranial.
Right. No, I'm down.
I rolled another. I'm getting rid of this
Oh,
dice. I rolled a motherfucking
New
2.
dice.
That's
Dice
enough.
jail.
You are in jail. Stay over there.
This is.
It's embarrassing. All right. Fucking piece of shit. All right. Anyway, Mesa, it's your turn.
Okay. I am gonna do firebolt
I know. I'm
at
switching it
Mr.
out,
Acid.
Isaac. I'm switching it out. It's not good. It's not good. We're using this dice now.
This is. I like those rolls.
Nah,
Me
I bet you
too.
do. I bet you do.
I'm gonna throw a firebolt at Mr. Acid,
All right.
and I got
Mr. Acid. Mr. Scorpion King. I am the chosen one. All right. Roll me an attack.
I think a 21 hits.
I will be rewarded. Go ahead.
21 to hit.
Yeah, hits. Hits.
Let me see. I gotta look at which one's the D10.
It's the saucer one.
Spins. That's it.
It's
Eight.
this one.
8 points of fire damage.
Oh yeah. He just obliterated. What does it look like, Mesa, as you take this guy out?
So the flames are like a black flame that I just like fucking throw at them. And I'm like throwing it, not looking. I'm like trying to still be in cover and, and not draw attention, even though I'm 15 feet away from them. And
I
it
imagine
basically
that's how
like just
Shadowheart
catches the
makes all her
oil.
fucking firebolt attacks. Eh.
Why she always misses?
I know, it's so annoying. But Mesa hit, and you see this oily, acidic, skeleton like man just kind of burst into this black flame that licks up his form and then crumbles into smoke and ash. And again, you hear that sigh as he is just decimated. Okay, all we have left is Mr. Gash in the Face. Aloy, you're up.
Wait, is he the one that has Hunter's Mark?
It is the one that has Hunter's Mark.
Sick. I pop out, poke out from behind cover from the carts, use my longbow to attack him.
Let's do it.
Why am I rolling? I'm rolling 12s. Nothing but 12s.
It's just
Switch that dice up.
Anyways, I pop back behind cover and end my turn.
Okay. Jack in the Box Aloy just ha 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 ha. I love it. It's so great. All right, Cranial, you're up.
okay. All right. Um, I would like to make a melee attack with my greatsword. All right.
All right, let's go ahead.
Uh,
Are you
5. 5. Never mind.
Oh,
Gone.
it's a miss.
Yep.
It's a miss. The
Still
glint
got that
sword.
blood in my eye. Still got the blood in my eye.
You just see Cranial like like
I'm
you
swinging
wipe it away
blindly.
and like you wipe it away and like more dribbles down. You're like
I'm swinging blindly.
It
I'm
won't
just.
stop. It's like when you are eating crawfish and then you touch your eye and it's just
Oh
like
yeah. Pepper spray. No.
Got that spicy blood. All right. You still have a bonus action and some movement. You could heal yourself. You have 2 more points of lay on hands. You could heal Seeker. Sorry.
I will. I okay. If I move, will they have an attack roll against me?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm a stay put. I'm a fortify
Right.
the
So think
base.
of it
Yeah.
this way: if you're in range to attack them, melee, they're in range to attack you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So he's standing right there. Yeah, he'll get you if you move.
I will give myself 2 points. My last 2 points to heal.
Okay.
All right. I
Your
am.
wounds
I
close a tiny bit. You just
yes.
pump those. Give those 2 points back to yourself.
Yes.
You just feel tears like 2 pats for 2 points.
Here you go, bro.
All right, great job, Cranial. Seeker, 3 points. What you gonna do?
All right. I think I'm going to do a melee with my javelin again to Mr. Gash on his face. So,
Let's do it.
oh, Lord.
Let's kill Scar already.
I got a 6.
Come on. Oh my god!
Gotta get real dice.
Yeah.
That's
So
fine. Why did you miss?
I think I heard him taunting me, for missing or for pulling my javelin back on the acid guy. I think the gash on his face guy was taunting me, going, "Ha ha! That's why you missed on that guy." You know. So I think that made me,
Got under your skin.
yeah,
A little bit.
yeah, got in my head a little
Do
bit.
bonus action.
Okay, I will. I will do the charge hooves again to him.
Let's do it.
19.
Hit.
And then 4.
Awesome. All right, he's looking kind of rough. He's looking a little rough. A little. All right. Great job, Seeker. You've got like this guy's like covered in hoof prints. All right, y'all. Okay, this guy, I'm gonna roll for it. If it's evens, he's going for Seeker. If it's odds, he's going for Cranial. It's a 3. He's coming for you, Cranial. 19 to hit. No, I rolled a 19, so it's like 24 to hit.
Wait, what?
I rolled in. This guy's coming for you, Cranial. I rolled a 24 to hit. So I'm gonna roll damage. 4 points of slashing damage with his scimitar.
All right.
As he kind of slashes at you, you see that the wound he causes that goes from your shoulder and across your kind of sternum area starts to bleed this dark smoke, and it's starting to burn. And as you are like breathing, trying to maintain your consciousness, you see these flecks kind of floating like at the edges of your vision. You hear this deep, slippery voice. And it almost sounds like tear, but it's like a mockery of your god. And the voice is like kind of at the edge of your vision as you breathe, as you feel the blood pounding in your ears, as you maybe clutch your clawed hands to the wound and you pull them away and you just see, like, instead of your own blood, you see the blood of your people. You hear the cries of tieflings who were begging for help, who you couldn't save. And that finishes his turn. Yep, Mesa, you're up.
Firebolt. Again.
All right, roll me an attack.
What is that? 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Was that a D10 for my firebolt? Yeah, D10. What's that one?
Yeah, it's a D10.
10 points of damage.
Woo! All right. And what does it look like as your oily, smoky, fiery bolt obliterates this last
Oh, thank
bandit?
God. It catches fire and like basically like small like it's a weird smoke fire as it catches and just burns him, and I just start crying. I'm like, I don't want to do this no more.
Oh.
This is scary.
All right, guys. As the last bandit meets his end, this is where we're going to wrap up our game tonight. Great job, everybody. Everyone's
Woohoo!
alive.
Yay!
All right. So I don't know how many people are in chat, but thank you so much for hanging out with us, y'all. My name is Sasha. I am your proud and privileged dungeon master. Thank you so much for playing with me tonight, guys. I had a really great time. I know it was a rough start, but I hope you enjoyed the game. I had a ton of fun. I'm just gonna give some feedback, some highlights that I really enjoyed from each of you guys. I really love when you kind of lean into the hooks that I give you for the game. When I set you guys up for role play, for the adventure, for hooks, you guys just all jumped in with both feet, and I so appreciate that. It makes my job so much easier. When I ask for descriptions, when I request that you guys engage with each other, I try to make space for everybody in the game, and I really felt like you guys came together and worked as a team. For this being the first game for a couple of you, it just was so much fun and just such a breeze, and I really want each one of you guys to know like how well you did, because it was awesome. I had so much fun, and I can't wait for the next session where we will pick up our broken and bloodied heroes and have them continue on the next leg of their journey. Yay! Well done, everybody.
Yay! Thank you, Sasha, for doing this for
Thank
us.
you.
Thanks,
It
May.
was
Thanks,
awesome. Thank
May.
you so much, Emo. I know you said you had to go
Yes,
to bed
thank
early,
you.
and I'm really proud of you
Thanks,
for playing with
Sasha.
us. Thank you, guys. It
I
was so
also
much
haven't
fun.
had anything to eat since 1:30.
Oh my
I
goodness.
know. You did awesome, Emo. I'm really proud of you for sticking with us. I know you said you had to go to bed early, and it's like 11 o'clock. So, does anybody have any
Thank
feedback
you,
from me before we
Sasha.
head
Thank you,
out?
chat, for hanging out.
I
I
I
just
think it went really well.
Uh, everyone on YouTube love you. They said make sure you compliment the DM. And they had very lovely things to say. They were like, "Oh, the description, great," and everyone was like, "Seeker, no!"
No, but I got a helpful hand, so we're good.
So hard. And then when I hit you a bit with that last one, I was like, oh gosh, this is so bad.
It's cool.
But you have one hit point. You
I got
fucked yourself with your lay on hands. You have 3 hit points.
yes,
You have three
yes.
hit points. Woo! And Mesa coming in
Well, I'm
clutch with
gonna
the
peace out.
spells.
Have a good
Let's
night,
go,
guys.
sorcerer. That was awesome.
Good night, emo.
Have a
Bye,
good night,
meaty.
emo.
Have a good night, y'all. Good night, chat.
Sorry, y'all. Thank you for hanging out, Isaac. I really appreciated all of your feedback. It was so fun. I'm gonna head out, y'all, because it's 11 o'clock at night, and my son was like, it's like a snack. But I can't wait for our next session, which is going to be on
21st?
I'm on computer. Yeah, on the 21st. Not next week, but the week after, the 21st. Same time. If you guys want to try a Discord call next time, we can. If y'all just want to like do this again, we can. It's totally fine.
I liked this.
Let me know what
I
you
think
think.
once we got into it, it worked. It worked well.
This has been awesome. I love you guys.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Bye. Have a good night, everybody.
Let's fucking go.
Woohoo. Good night.